guys, welcome back to another one. Don't mind the messy table. We've had quite a bit of fun today. But in this video, we're going to shoot some Fury 10 gauge slugs. They weigh 1.5 ounces. They are full bore, 7.75 diameter. We're using my Browning BPS 10. I have just the improved cylinder choke that comes with the gun in it. We'll be chronoing these. We're at 42 yards, like usual. The data is a once fired Remington Hall from Ballistic Products, a Federal 209A primer, 45 grains of long shot, the X10X gas seal, 2 1/2 inch fiber cushion wads, 3 1/8 inch nitro cards, and then the Fury custom bullets, 1.5 ounce 10 gauge Foster slug, and these are roll crimped with the Reloaders Network 4-pin. Josh, you want to go first?
Sure.
Real quick, before Josh sits down and shoots these, I just wanted to show you what they look like. As you can see, they're a Foster slug, non-rifled. They look really cool, and guys, these are full bore, 7.75 diameter. Federal's 10 gauge slug is under bore at 7.47, and those are very hit and miss with accuracy.
Alrighty guys, I've got here these big old monster slugs in the 10 gauge. He done told you to load. Let's see how they fare down range. It is awkward to do this thing. Yeah, well, are you ready?
Yeah. That's a deer right there.
Fuzz above point of aim. No recoil, they ain't as bad as I thought they was gonna be.
1491.
Oh, a little higher.
1449.
I hate bottom ejects.
Same hole as his first shot. And 1450.
Step down here and grab these holes.
That's not a bad group. One's a little bit high of the other two, but
The other two are touching.
yeah.
The holes look good. Primers look good in them. No weird marks on the brass or anything.
Look good to me.
Let's go down here and see how it did. There was my first shot. The second shot got off on me a little too quick. I didn't quite have them sights lined up. I had the front be just a slight fuzz higher than the back. And then my third shot, it's within 1/2 inch of the other one anyway. There's a finger's width between them. But all in all, not bad. We'll see what Tyler can't do with them.
I wonder if that gun's just hitting a little bit left.
It might be.
Seems to be. Alright guys, let's see what I can do with it now. Josh says there's not much recoil. Let's see. I didn't have one chambered. Really hard to shoot a slug without one chambered, guys. $15.08. $15.13, same spot Josh's was hitting. I think I have two about an inch apart. 15.29. Primers all still look great, and the brass looks great. No problem with that load at all. Oh well, I hit bullseye. My second shot is, let's see, 3 inches high and a couple inches left. My third shot, it's touching my first shot. Again, I hit bullseye. I don't know if you can see it, but There's 2 holes right here. Can you see it on the camera?
Yeah, I zoomed in on it.
Awesome. Yep, there's 2 holes there. I hit bullseye, and just like Josh, I had one high and left for some reason.
There's a steel plate out there, 8-inch steel plate at 100 and roughly 2 yards. I'm gonna try to take these same Fury slugs that was just shooting at 42 yards and hit it.
Yep, I'll try my best to show you the plate, but no guarantee. That white dot down there right next to that yellow smiley face is a AR 500 steel plate. So, let's see if Josh can hit it.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Where'd it go?
You hit just to the left of it.
Like an inch?
Yeah.
That's the problem with these sights. They're bigger than the target
Yeah.
by a lot.
It's not a very big plate down there.
I bet you I can hit it with this 22 though.
Maybe.
Hand her here, Jaron. Alright guys, let's see what happens. Anything?
I don't even see it. You're hitting right. Yep, hit it. Just to the left.
I can't hear it hitting it.
You hit it once.
Well, I hit it once, folks.
Alright guys, we're gonna see what kind of power these slugs have. Jaron, take it away.
Shoot, a normal can of Cheetos. I hope that was an empty shell.
It was an empty hole. Oh wow, that turned it to mist and the lid just landed right here. That had a bottle of water and cranberry juice in it, and it turned it to absolute mist.
It smells very floral.
It smells like cranberry juice out here now. Just the bottom is left.
Hydroformed it.
How is the recoil from the shoulder?
Didn't feel like much.
Alright guys, I have a can of chili and a can of black beans on that stump. And, well, I hope I don't get covered in chili. This was Josh's idea. That didn't blow up quite as bad as I thought it would. But I hit him. I took out both cans. Right the nuts. So what are my final thoughts on the Fury Custom Bullets 10 gauge Foster Slug? Well, I like them. Those flyers me and Josh had, he can explain his. He said he didn't quite have the front sight bead lined up with the, not the bead, but the front sight lined up with the rear sight, and just made a bad shot. Mine, I can't explain it. I had the sights lined up just the same as my other 2 shots, and I had a flyer, and again, I can't explain it. I don't know what happened. I do wish we had more of these to test out, but I only had 9, so we made do with what we could. Now, if we had more shots, it would tell us better with the accuracy, but both of us had holes touching or so close to touching that they're essentially touching. Now, again, we had a flyer, couldn't explain it, but it really seems the accuracy is there with this slug. Here in a moment, I'll show you guys the muzzle energy. The highest velocity we had was 1529 FPS, so it's up there. And again, if we just had a few more shots with us, I am absolutely positive we could have hit that steel plate at 100 yards, no problem with that. I think Josh just didn't hold quite to the right enough. If you noticed, his shots were hitting a little bit to the left for him. My 2 were pretty much dead on, and I had one a little bit high, but I just think he didn't quite take into account for windage enough. Recoil out of the Browning BPS, which weighs 11 pounds loaded or slightly over 11 pounds loaded, is it's not bad at all. It's actually pretty comfortable to shoot. It doesn't hurt. There's absolutely no pain. It's not a sharp whack against your shoulder. It's more of a slow, heavy shove. That's the best I can describe it. It's no problem at all to shoot this. We did see a little bit of inconsistency with the velocity, and to fix that, I think the solution would be to use, instead of a fiber cushion wad, a waxed hard card, or... You guys ever seen those? They're similar to fiber cushion wads, but they're like 10 times stouter. They're a lot harder. Yeah, that would probably be a much better choice for this load. Maybe use one fiber cushion wad, 1/2 inch, and then one of the harder waxed hard card, or the harder, that's the best I can put it, fiber cushion wad. That would probably be better for consistent velocity. I'm sure we'll get more of these someday soonish, and film some more with them. This is the second video we've done with these. The first one, we did not have a lead sled. We were just using the styrofoam cooler you see in all the videos, and that's not quite the most stable platform to shoot off of, but we may do. And I think, if I remember right, we got some pretty good groups with it, but certainly a lot better with the lead sled. So 1.5 ounces is right at 656 grains. And again, the highest velocity we got was 1529 feet per second, giving us a total of 3,405 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. And yeah, that's pretty high for a shotgun, but we have seen higher muzzle energy out of our socket slugs and the Federal ounce and 3/4 slug you can get from Ballistic Products. We have managed to get those past 1500 FPS too. But anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. We always appreciate that. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below and we'll get back to you. And if you want to, we do have a Patreon. It's as low as $1 a month, and you guys get early access to content. A link to that, as well as a link to our Instagram and Rumble accounts, will be in the description below. But other than that, you guys take it easy, and we'll see you in the next one.